Here in another part of Dededo, where neighborhoods have been deeply affected by Typhoon Mawar, houses to both my left and my right have all been destroyed. And I'm speaking with one of the families here who is willing to speak on their side of the story and what happened to them. And with me, I have Miss Julie Gogue and her mother, Doris Gogue, right here. Miss Doris, how are you doing today?
Doing okay so far.
Right. So can you tell me a little bit about your home right now? And
well, a little bit or a lot.
Whichever you feel, ma'am.
It's destroyed. This is the first time
This is the first time? I know I was speaking with Miss Julie Gogue right here.
Yes.
And this is your daughter, and this is the home that you and your daughter have been living in, right?
Yeah.
And you said that you came here in 2 years ago to help.
Almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years ago from Oregon to be with your mother, correct?
Yes, after my dad passed.
Right. And you told me that this was the home that he built. This was the home that you guys built.
Yes, him and many of his brothers, brother-in-laws.
Can you show me? If you don't mind.
Okay.
And how long has you guys been living here in this exact area in Dededo?
20 years, because now I'm
20 years?
Yeah, I'm over 20 years because now I'm 39, and I remember being here as middle school. Middle school, yeah. So we've been here like really long. I mean, it's practically where we grew up most of our life, because we were also staying, before here we were staying with our grandmother in the back. But then something happened that we had to move out. So they end up getting a land. And yeah.
And you were telling me that, your father built this home by scratch, right?
Yeah. From the floor or the foundation up. He built it this last year. He built.
You can please take your time. It's okay. This is definitely more than just
Yes,
a
because
home.
this
is more than just a roof over your head.
Yeah, and he's not here to rebuild or to even help my mom. It's just mainly us females that are here, and then my brother, my other brother, my youngest, works a full-time job. So I try not to bother him until he's off. My brother here, he has his youngest daughter, 7 years old. And even just at that, it's like, what do I do? I mean, yes, I can probably do the apron, but I can't go up there myself. I'm scared of heights. So I have to wait until my oldest brother's available. And he's the one that actually is my mom's right hand after my dad. And then if he needs help, he'll bother my second oldest brother. But other than that, it's just hard. It's like, she's been wondering who's going to rebuild her house because her husband's gone. I'm like, I don't know, we'll try. See what, our family, if they want to help us after dad's gone, then okay. But other than that, we'll just try not to stress. I mean, she's not able to walk long. Doctor told her she has to stay off her feet. We don't even have the plaque to, for her to park closer. And she doesn't want no special treatment, so she didn't want to do that. And I'm like, Mom, it'll be a lot easier for a lot of things, not just to park closer to a building or whatever. It's to help you for what you need, because I myself, I can't stay home and just take care of her. I need to go find a job, because that's what it takes. It's money to take care of me and her and whoever stays here, just to help out.
Did you call your mayors, the FEMA or Red Cross to help?
We went to the mayors, and it's like a thing, because the service and stuff like that, we won't get emails about things until later on the day. So we already like missed it. Just like the cooler, the sanitary things, we missed that because we didn't even know if our mayor was giving it out. But they said it was at Istanbul. So that's the same day we went to the mayor's office to try and do the FEMA stuff. And I'm not sure what the guy's name, but he was so nice that he was also telling us, because he saw that she's on wheelchair crutches. He's like, if you ever need a ride, they do have a van to pick you up and go. But my mom, I'm like her person where I have to be there with her and stuff like that. She's more comfortable with me than other people. So she'd rather not rely on anybody else because she doesn't want to burden anybody. She just wants, it's her pride. I told her, sometimes you need to bring that down and just let people in to help us. It's just like, I can't. It's the way she was raised.
And so, because, correct me if I'm wrong, you can't go into your home right now. Where are you and your family staying at for the time being?
We are in Tilmaning with my brother's girlfriend. And she only has a 3-bedroom, so she has 2 kids, and those are her rooms. So we tried to leave the day after the typhoon, but when we came and saw the house, my mom just burst into tears, and it's like, we can't even stay here, not even make like a 1-room, a safe room for her to sleep with my nieces and my nephew, because there is 3 other kids that stay here. All of us is all adults, forget about us. But it's the 3 kids and her that we prefer to have a safe place to stay. And my niece always cries for her dad every time we leave here. She's like crying really bad. It's like, I want him to follow me, but we're trying to let her understand that he's staying here to watch the stuff we have left and our storage that has my dad's things in it.
That one over there?
Yes. That's his storage. So everything in that belongs to him, and some stuff in the other room is ours, but majority we keep that because that's his last place. It's his place of just to do his mechanic stuff, whatever, fix whatever. That's what he was. He always worked hard for his family. Actually, they didn't even know they didn't know my dad was gonna pass. He just went fishing one day, came home and started having like blisters. So the doctors at the hospital didn't know what it was, but he was probably dehydrated and stuff like that because of all the liquid that was coming out of his body from those blisters.
What did doctors tell you?
They didn't know what it was. My mom was thinking it's probably shingles, but she's never seen anything like that of shingles. Because it was just blisters all over from his head down. So he couldn't wear anything.
I'm so sorry to hear that's happened to your family. Do you feel like you said, because I know you were telling me off camera that this is weathered through many typhoons before, but this is the worst one, right?
This was the worst one that actually took it down. Took everything. The only thing it left up was the cross there, and then my dad's picture on the door that we took down so it doesn't get wet, and that's it. My mom's saints, she's gonna tell my brother to bury it because she's not sure it broke, and usually that's the first thing she takes is, even through the earthquake, she grabs her saints, runs out, like, get out of the house. This time was, I don't know, it's just a lot. She's going through a lot, but I don't know what else to do. Like, I can't tell her that we're gonna be okay because I don't know.
I'm so sorry.
I don't even know where to even go for to help and stuff like that. I just tell her we'll do whatever, they have resources, whatever we can find. Yeah.
You said that you did talk to the mayor. Did they ever give you information? Have you contacted FEMA or American Red Cross?
Yeah, we have. She's applied for the FEMA. Red Cross came, took pictures, and then told my brother to tell her to call 1-800. He's not sure about the rest. He was probably busy trying to do some things around here, but we keep telling him don't touch anything. You have to wait until they come and, assess it.
Well, we do have the number for Red Cross right now, so we can definitely call them if anything.
Yeah, because she was supposed to call as soon as my brother got the number, but she's like, so what did they say? Just call 1-800.
Right.
So we were making a joke out of it, just to laugh a little bit, because we're all still trying to grieve my dad and go through this typhoon.
We felt like this typhoon was just
too soon. We're still trying to work my dad, but we tried. And plus, I want her to come back to her room.
What was her room?
Her room's right there, straight ahead. Yeah. Our living room area, but then we need to use it to store some of our things. So this is her room with my dad, and it's just like it's done.
This was her and your dad's room, right?
Yes. Yes.
I know that you feel very uncertain right now because you told me that you don't know what to tell your mother. What do you hope would come moving forward?
It's for my siblings to come all around and just let's rebuild what our father left behind. But some of us are stubborn and we just take things for granted. But I told him she's the only one we have left. And we need to do it for her. And the 3 kids that is here, because they shouldn't go through what we went through growing up, sometimes you have hard times. Our parents will have hard times and they do what they do to try and, take care of their kids, raise us. I myself came back and I was back there I was working for one of my friends that used to be an attorney here. And I followed her back there because I was also grieving my boyfriend that just passed a few months before I left. So I felt like it was just too much. I had to go and just get my mind off of things. So I never would have left my mom if I knew things were going to happen like this. Because I love my mom. I'll do anything for her.
Of course. Is there anything that you would like to say to the community, you said, because you're trying to also reach out to the village mayors, FEMA?
Anything helps. If they want to lend a hand to come over and help us do whatever, take out trash, all the stuff, bring it out. And then we can just clean the house up, try and get it, even the tiles. I know it's not going to be suitable for her because she can't really lift her feet. She has to, even this much high, she can't even lift it up. She has to really drag her butt over because the doctor told her she has no more, the cartilage on her knees they're gone. So she has an option surgery for the plates on her knees or get on a wheelchair. So, yeah.
Let me just help you out here.
So she don't want surgery. And so I don't think I want it either because just it being cold, she has a hard time with the weather.
Ms. Gogue, I understand just how heartbreaking this is for you, and thank you so much for telling us your story.
Thank you guys
Okay.
for asking.
Is there anything? Is there a way that people can reach you in terms and how to see if they can help out?
They can call my mom's number and my number.
If you can.
671-686-5085 is my mom's number, Doris, and then my number is 687-2602. My name's Julie. Anything will help. Just because a lot of my siblings are like, we're all scattered around since the storm, and it's only my second oldest brother that's behind to watch everything, because there's some that's my other siblings, but mainly I want them to just not lazy, like the people that go around looking for stuff, don't come here and touch anything, because what we have here, my dad, is all we got. We don't want to lose it. Like, he's a hunter, so he collects all his deer heads and then puts them up. We put them up on the wall. This one here was like our family picture with all his kids, his grandkids, his side of the family, my mom's side, and then we had all our saints here. So it just really got totally damaged.
Ms. Gogue, thank you so much for
Thank you.
being one to come to us and share your story, and I really do hope you and your family, your mom Doris,
Yes,
can get all the help that they need.
I hope so too, because the last time she's like, they didn't help her, and I'm like, that's not usual,
They didn't help her?
Yeah.
Yes, I
The
remember
other storm, yeah.
They said the last storm, which was when?
Before I even came back.
That she said FEMA and Red. She was
Yeah.
telling us off camera that FEMA and Red Cross didn't help her.
Yeah. But that's what she was saying. But I don't, because I wasn't here. I've been gone for 8 years, and I just came back like a year and a half, or almost 2 years, because to take care of her, because my other siblings are busy, so I have no kids, but I help all of them with their kids, and I try my best to just take care of my mom, because my other siblings are busy doing with their kids. So me and my brother, we do what my brother Martin, he's not here. If he was here, he'll probably be tearing, because he's one of them who saw my dad pass the way he passed, and they're all having a hard time getting through it. Yeah. So I just try and tell them, that go visit him. I said before we used to all go together. Now we're just like going. Me and mom just goes by herself.
I know I've said this already, but Ms. Gogue, I can't thank you enough, and you willing to share your story with us, you and your mom Doris, and I hope that you will be able to get the help that you guys really need.
Too. I know I have a big family, but they'll have their own family too to help out.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, Miss Doris. Again, thank you so much for, your daughter sharing the story of you and your family and what's happened. Is there a message that you want to give to our island community, our government officials?
Well, I just hope that this time
You can take your time.
hope this time they give me some help.
Because you said the last typhoon, you spoke with us off camera that you said that you didn't receive help the last time from
No.
which government agency?
I didn't get no help from FEMA. Chris Malfunction was the one that interviewed me at Istanbul Gym. He also came over here to check the place. And it was my daughter that was here who spoke to him. And, so we didn't get no help, so my husband went around getting scrap just to cover the roof. So whatever you see there, that's all scrap from the last time. We stayed here. We moved over here after Red Cross gave us the tarp. So we moved back here. We left the shelter. And my husband started repairing the house just to cover it. So what he had to do was go around and look for scrap, old tins, whatever, that he could cover. Yes, it was leaking. That's how come he put tarp on top of the roof so that, the inside won't get wet. But he did what he had to do. Because FEMA came, yes, they took pictures and all, but after that we never heard from them.
So I'm gonna be giving you the number.
Okay.
Yeah, because we have several that we have here for help. So definitely we are going to get the number right here. So for FEMA, here's what we have for FEMA right here.
Okay.
As FEMA is 1-800-621-3362. So that's for FEMA.
Okay.
And then we're gonna get the one for Red Cross soon.
All right.
Oh, right here. So here it is, 1-800-733-2767. And if you are able to go online, here is the website for Red Cross Guam. So
Can I take a picture of it?
yes, please do. So we do have one here for FEMA as well, for their websites and their yes. So for the online, it's www.redcross.org/Guam, and then the other one is for FEMA is disasterassistance.gov.
Okay.
Or you can also download the FEMA app as well.
All right. Oh yeah, that's a bit more easier. Yeah, downloading the app.
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
I'll have my mom do it 'cause she's the one that's the head of household here. I'm just like right by her side to make sure she does everything she needs to do.
and thank you for being by your mom's side.
Yeah.
I know that she is beyond grateful that you're here with her.
That's what everyone keeps saying. I'm like, she's my mother. What am I supposed to do? Just leave her and die? I can't. She's very important to me.
And your mother's a sweet woman. This I understand. She's so stressed, but she's still.
She can't talk about it because she's just gonna burst out in tears. And